All right, guys, what is up? I am They Coming, and welcome to the live stream today. How are my boys and nerds doing today? I just want to say thank you for tuning in. If you're catching the VOD, feel free to leave me a comment down in the comment section. Based on everything that you hear today in the live stream, there's a lot to talk about. Obviously, the topic of our stream today, primary topic, is going to be the balance changes that have just hit Clash of Clans. Some pretty significant stuff. Changes to troops, changes to defenses, changes to leagues. Oh my gosh, there's so much to talk about. So I figure it would be a good opportunity to go ahead and just look at the balance changes, and I'll kind of talk about each one. So let's go ahead and change the scene here over to this. Okay, so the very first thing on the list of changes is a pretty massive change to league modifiers. Pretty much all league modifiers in the ranked system have been nerfed. Defending it for, so we're starting at the very bottom, the Electro 32. It went from defensive DPS increase from 7% to only 5%. Same for defensive heroes stats, 7% to 5%. And then the offensive nerf in Electro 32 went from 3% to nothing. So there's actually no offensive nerf for Electro 32. There's also no offensive nerf to Electro 33, which is the league that we are in now. And thankfully, we just haven't done any of our ranked attacks yet. So these changes happened overnight. So people who have attacked us prior to today were attacking under a more difficult system. But right now, that offensive nerf is not there for us in Electro 33. The defensive nerf or the defensive buff has been reduced from 14 to 10%. And the defensive hero buff has been reduced from 14 to 10% as well at Electro 33. And in Legends League, 5% reduction to all buffs and nerfs. Defending heroes are now 15% stronger rather than 20 defensive. The defense DPS is now 15% stronger rather than 20. And the offensive hero nerf is now 5% instead of 10. So it's a pretty substantial swing in favor of the attacker across all leagues. Notably, I should go ahead and say that esports mode, the extra hard modifier that is more difficult than Legends League modifier, saw no changes. So it's still exactly the same as it was. There's still the -6 to all equipments. Then there's, the damage, the attack nerfs, and the defense buffs that are still incredibly difficult. So no change to esports mode. Esports mode is still going to be extremely challenging, but at least Electro 32 through Legends League modifiers have been reduced in favor of the attacker across the board. Okay, next we'll get into the rest of the changes. This is a pretty nice change. A lot of the changes to defenses are nerfs. So the first notable nerf here is the attack speed of the Revenge Tower has been decreased. So it's now attacking a little bit slower, meaning the DPS is a little bit lower. They're also changing the stage 3 and stage 4 activation to where you have to take out more buildings on the base to get the extra stage of activation. It used to be 5, 20, and 40, and now it is 5, 25, and 50. So a little bit easier for the attacker if you're able to get to the Revenge Tower earlier in the attack. The Revenge Tower won't quite activate to those higher levels quite as quickly. Next up, we have the Ricochet Cannon. I actually really like this change. I think the Ricochet Cannon at Town Hall 18 is really oppressive. Basically, the balance damage, so when it hits the initial target, it deals 100%. And yesterday, it would also deal 100% to the second target that you would bounce onto. Today, it is now down to 70% for that second target, which is, I think, a much welcome change in my eyes. Also, the ricochet shot radius was reduced from 4.5 tiles to 3.5 tiles, basically meaning that if there's going to be a bounce, the second target just needs to be 1 tile closer. So it's basically a nerf strongly in favor of the attacker. Two different nerfs to this defense. Should make queen charging a little bit easier, warden charging a little bit easier for sure. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this on to the next one. Maybe not warden charges, right? Because warden's typically not taking a ground pet, which is what the ricochet cannon would be eating up. So maybe it's just like if you're trying to do a queen charge jelly, maybe you're not losing, your warden in the back quite as quickly. All right, next up we have the attack speed of the multi-archer tower has been reduced. Looks like a 20% reduction, which is interesting. And the builder hut movement speed is reduced from 28 to 20. Now, this is significant because what it's going to be doing is preventing builders from stopping successful fireballs, or at least making it better, like giving more margin for error to the attacker for when you throw the fireball and then drop quakes. If there's certain defenses that when they're at max rank, supercharged, etc., if there are two builder huts that are nearby that don't go down to the fireball itself, those two builder huts can actually prevent the quakes that come immediately after the fireball from actually taking down the building. So that's something to note, is that the builders, as they run from one structure to the next, are going to be running slower, meaning they're not going to activate their healing potential onto the given target. So yeah. Multi-Man 784, what's up? Nice to see you playing COC again. Used to always watch. You do Avalanche attacks when I was down. Now I'm a match down all 18. That's what's up, dude. Congratulations, man. I'm so happy to see you here too. Is your name Multi-Man in game? What is your name? Or have you always had the same username? But anyways, yeah. I think that it's probably the bigger deal here on this particular thumbnail is that the builder huts are going to be slower to arrive at their target. Like the battle builders, when they run up to start healing something, they're going to get there slower. So the fireball tricks are going to be a little bit easier to pull off without, stressing crazy or having, instant deployment of the earthquake, which ideally you should be instantly deploying the earthquake. But it's going to mean there'll be a little bit more margin for error in favor of the attacker. All right, next up, we have the short range multi-gear tower has received a damage nerf across all levels. They haven't provided the individual stats here, but it's roughly 10% across all levels. I think this is actually welcomed. That multi-gear can really chew you up. Particularly if you leave it for the back end of the attack, multi-gear by itself can really defend pretty well against a lot of stuff. Always had the same name here, but different on Clash. You say, nice, man, nice. Okay. So I think that is a welcomed nerf. Long shot range, all level received a 15% damage buff, approximately. I see this being a pretty big deal. I think that the long range multi-gear mode has been underutilized because of just the insane amount of damage that the short range multi-gear will do if you get up on top of it. And so I think what you're going to probably see with the long range buff here is going to be using that a little bit more to help deal with, for example, flame flingers, right? Like if people are having to use totems for flame flinger value, this long shot is going to provide yet another target on the base that will need to be totemed for if you're going to flame flinger. But yeah, that's it. Moving on. Let's see. Balance changes. Meteor golems across all levels. HP reduced by 13 to 16%. DPS reduced by 14 to 16%. This is significant. Yesterday, my meteor golems are maxing out at 19,000 hit points. When I look at my meteor golems now, they're maxing out at 16,000. That is really, really significant. That is a 3,000 hit point nerf. To the max rank meteor golem. Like significant. Like truly significant. Does this mean that meteor golems are not going to be viable? I don't think so. I've seen a little bit of footage so far today that suggests that meteor golems are still in a good spot. You just probably need to set up the attack a little bit more intentionally, get a little bit better of a tighter of a funnel. Make sure you get some healing power on top of those meteor golems. But I think this is a significant change. I don't think it's going to take meteor golems completely out of the meta though, just because of the way the troop functions is quite strong. Oh my gosh, get off of this. Okay. All right, so here we go. Balance changes. All right, so here is equipment buffs and nerfs. Giant Gauntlet is receiving increased damage reduction and duration. I don't have these raw stats for you right now, but there are creators on YouTube that did get the raw stats. I think the duration is 2 seconds longer. I think the increased damage reduction is like another 5 to 10%. I'm not sure off the top. But yeah, Noble Iron, increased range, number of shots, and attack speed. I think what this is doing, basically, when I saw this, the number of shots used to be 7. It's now up to 10. Essentially, what I think this is making the Noble Iron into is an equivalent rocket spear that the RC has. So for the Minion Prince, you have the Noble Iron. For the RC, you have the rocket spear. I think it's really kind of creating an equivalency between those two heroes and their respective equipments. I actually really like this change for the Noble Iron. I don't think that it's going to be particularly useful when you look at the utility of the other Minion Prince troops, but it's something. Perhaps if you were to start with like a Royal Angry Jelly on Minion Prince and you pop the Noble Iron early and you're doing nothing but firing 10 powerful shots into defenses, maybe that's where the magic happens. We'll have to see though. Next set of balance changes have to do with the Super Archer and the Super Wizard. Supercell was talking about how they have noticed that, and they've also heard from the community, that blimps are not working anymore because of the fragile hit points of the troops that go in them, and the likelihood that there's going to be spell baits or like trap baits for these blimp drops. And of course, if any bit of splash damage scratches a Super Archer or Super Wizard, they pretty much instantly die. So they have massively increased the hit points of the Super Wizard. They have gradually increased the hit points of the Super Archer. So at the lower ranks, there's going to be a smaller increase. At the top ranks, or at the top level of the troop, it's going to receive a bigger HP increase. I like this change. I think it makes a lot of sense. I'm really interested to see what 41% extra hit points does to a Super Wizard. You can actually look at what that entails right now. How many hit points do they have? 9,025 hit points is what the rank 14 Super Wizard does, and we can just pop back over and take a quick peek at that. But yeah, 925, 335 DPS, so no damage change, just a change to the hit points. So yeah, good stuff there. Next up, we have balance changes. Now this is a huge page, a massive page, specifically because of the thrower. The thrower has received a 4% HP buff, approximately across all levels, and the DPS buffed 4 to 5% across all levels. The movement speed has been increased from 16 to 18%. I think the movement speed is probably the biggest deal here because throwers have been quite slow. It can take them a moment to step into position onto a new target and actually start taking shots. And when you watch a lot of thrower armies up in by like really good Legends League attackers, you might be crushing the base, but there's oftentimes time fails. And I think that this extra movement speed is going to assist with the time fail aspect of it. You still have to do the attack right. You still have to set it up. Still have to get still have to shape the base, get a funnel. But I think that movement speed is going to be probably the most impactful part of it. If we were to look at the troop stats, at max rank, the throwers are now up to, I think it's 2,900 hit points. Let's go ahead and go over here. Yeah, we're up to 2,900 hit points, 250 DPS. So, nice little HP buff, nice little damage buff. Cool. I think throwers could potentially take over. That's going to be my my biggest prediction from this set of balance changes is that throwers might take over the metagame. They have a crazy attack range. They can, really handle themselves if you just provide healing to them. And they have decent hit points. They're not like insanely tanky, but they're tanky enough, and they have good enough DPS and the range to reach everything that they're a very, very strong troop. So yeah, what's up, Mozzarella? How's it going, dude? How's it going? Next thing here, Electro Titan level 40, level 4 is receiving an HP increase from 8,400 to 8,700 hit points. This is kind of an interesting buff here, and the reason I say that is because like level 4 Electro Titan is unlocked at like a much lower town hall, if I'm not mistaken. So you're making a lower town hall easier. I don't see a lot of Electro Titans in Town Hall 17 or Town Hall 18. So I'm not really sure if this is like gearing us up for a level 5 Electro Titan, which could, if Town Hall 18, potentially be like, 9,500 hit points or something like that. I don't know. But I feel like this is a buff of an existing level that is going to precede the release of another Electro Titan level, which would make it actually viable at the top town halls, 17 and 18. What's up, Creo Dunny? What's up, brother? Welcome back to the stream, my guy. Glad you're here. And then the last thing, more of a quality of life thing, AI logic change, less prioritized by Warden or Eagle. I don't know if they just changed the housing space on this or not. I'm not sure. This isn't clear to me exactly what this means, other than the Warden is going to want to lock on to your heroes and follow them more than he's going to want to follow, say, a giant, because he has a lot of hit points. And he has 50, I think he's worth 50 housing space. So they've just changed the logic so that Warden isn't going to get, captured by your own giant and kind of ruin your attack. All right. Next up. Now this is a cool one. Super Minion. Long range shots. Squabble stream Z for you. Yeah, man. Well, once they canceled the game, it was a pretty quick pivot. Super Minion long range shots increased from 7 to 8. Range increased from 10 to 10.25 tiles. Poison Lizard, all levels. Attack range increased from 350 to 450. HP significantly increased at all levels. Okay, so I don't know that the Poison Lizard is going to see a bunch of play off of this buff. The attack range, the extra attack range actually looks like a somewhat significant number, close to around 30% increase. HP significantly increased at all levels. I just see other pets being better still. You might have to do this for a war attack where you can scout the base ahead of time. Notice that you want to do a hero dive into a congested hero compartment, in which case you drop your king with your poison lizard, or one of your heroes has the poison lizard and you drop a couple of headhunters, and it's going to make mowing down that dense hero compartment a little bit easier. I just don't know that Poison Lizard is really going to be viable just yet. The Super Minion is, I think, where the real significant change is on this page. Giving one more extra long shot, you have to think about it like, if the Rocket Spear had one more shot, if the Noble Iron had another shot, which it did, right? Noble Iron is getting 3 extra shots from what it had before. I think that this is going to be a nice buff for Super Minions. I like to use Super Minions in my CC when I'm attacking because they can follow in behind the army, plow down some stuff from long range, sometimes catch defenses, sometimes not. But let's see. What's the range of an archer tower? 10 tiles. So if you look at what the range of defenses are, an archer tower has a 10 tile range. A wizard tower has a 7 tile range. The multi-archer tower has a 10 tile range. The scatter shot has a 10 tile range. Ricochet cannon, 9 tile range. Revenge tower, 11 tiles. So essentially what this is doing is it's making it so that extra quarter tile that they're adding to the range of the super minion, it is specifically meant to keep it out of harm's way until the shots have until they've exhausted all of their long range shots. There's only a handful of defenses on your base that have a range greater than 10 tiles. Even air defenses have a 10 tile radius. So like you'll be able to actually snipe things that would immediately start pounding down on the super minions before all of the long range shots have been used. I really like that. I think this is the way that the super minions should be operating. But that being said, there definitely are still defenses like your monolith, like your revenge tower, that do have greater than 10 tile radius, right? So it's only giving 0.25 tiles of extra range, and it's meant to keep you safe against 90% of your defense, 90% of the defenses until all of the long range shots are spent. So I like that change. I think that's good. And that being said, we are donesy with the balance changes. The big winners in this set of balance changes, and I'll go through them. Go through them once more. League modifiers have been made significantly easier across all 3 leagues. Esports modifier has been left unchanged. That's still very challenging, very difficult. The Revenge Tower has been nerfed, better for the attacker. Ricochet Cannon has been nerfed, better for the attacker. Builder Huts and Multi-Archer Towers have been nerfed, better for the attacker. Multi-Gear Short Range has been nerfed. Multi-Gear Long Range has been buffed. Meteor Golems across the board nerfed. Giant Gauntlet buffed. Noble Iron buffed. Super Archer buffed. Super Wizard buffed. Trying to bring back the blimps. Throwers buffed. All 3 stats. Movement speed, HP, DPS. The only stat that wasn't increased was the attack range. Throwers can be amazing now. I'm going to be trying them out. Electro Titan level 4, HP increased. Nice. I think that's probably in preparation for a level 5 Electro Titan. AI logic for the Giant, less prioritized by Warden and Eagle. That's cool. Super Minion, massive buff. Poison Lizard, a buff. But hard to say if it's going to be meaningful. So yeah, that's what that is. Let's get back to the iPad. Let's get back to the game. All right, so, ooh, nice. And our Bomb Hive just finished. We want to continue to upgrade the Bomb Hive. I am sitting on a couple more books. We got our Book of Building from the Clan Games rewards, and we have a Book of Everything. And I'm thinking what I'll end up using those books on are level 2 Super Wizard Towers, because right now we're just building the level 1s. They'll finish in less than 2 days. I think I'll book up the level 2 Super Wizard Towers and just say, okay, those are done. Move on to the Ricochet Cannons. We did book up 1 Multi-Archer Tower to max rank, and we are letting the other 2 Multi-Archer Towers cook to max rank, so that's cool. Once we get Ricochet Cannons, Multi-Archer Towers done, that will essentially be the core of the Town Hall 18 offense. Yes, there are bomb towers. Yes, I am going to need to get my bomb hive upgraded to be competitive. Yes, air defenses are going to be really, really helpful against the air spam. But what I'm looking for is just making the base, generally speaking, harder to attack. And that's why I'm prioritizing doing the multi-archer towers into the ricochet cannons and then into whatever remains. Think that that's probably just the best way to level early Town Hall 18. But it's up to you. Everyone's going to have their opinion on how to upgrade a base. Let's go ahead and upgrade our bomb hive while the potion is going. I'm going to increase damage per hit like this. Nice. And then I'm going to... Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I'm going to probably hit another boost potion. Just because 1 day 3 hour, yeah, we won't Won't go overboard. There's my final boost potion. That should take another 10 hours off of everything. Cool. So actually, I'll be able to book up this tomorrow night. It's the way that that's looking. Yeah. Be able to book both of these tomorrow night with loot. So that's cool. We have a war attack to do. Now, I haven't changed over to throwers just yet. Balance changes happened this morning. But we have attacks that we can do for war. And I do want to go ahead and get those done and jump into some ranked. It'll be my first attacks in Master with the Master modifier. This is interesting. Number 5. Fireball would be good onto his bow, I think. We'd get a Poison Tower. We'd get the CC. We'd get the Monolith. We'd get an Inferno Tower. Yeah, we'd get a ton of value with that. I think that's the Fireball that we would want. I don't see another fantastic location to Fireball other than, like, if we insisted upon fireballing that Inferno Tower, could probably make that work. If we wanted to take Revenge instead. But I'm seeing the CC as being a valuable target. All right, so that's one option. Let's see, where is it telling me to attack? It's telling me to attack that guy. Okay. Now this guy, it's a... I don't think this really works unless you have modifiers. Like, defensively, I don't think this works. If we fireball his Ricochet Cannon, we would get Expo, Super Wizard Tower. If we fireball, for example, his multi-gear, we would get his Clan Castle, his Monolith. We would get his multi-Archer Tower. Huh, okay. Thing is you cannot miss the Town Hall on these because you will cry. It'll make you cry. Now there is a Rage and Invis in that core. This could be a Zapquake base, if I'm being honest. Like, say we Zapquake, like, Spell Towers, Revenge. Like, this is a juicy Zapquake, right? And then we just walk a ring. We fireball here. We Zapquake here. And then we walk the ring. I think that's a good idea. So how do we force this fireball exactly where we need it? All right, so there's this and this, this and this. I mean, if we drop the Warden, like, to this bottom left side of the Dark Spell Factory, I think we just need 2 Invis. So Invis onto this trio, Invis onto this, and then we fireball here. Immediately hit the double quake. So we only need 2 Invis. So what would the army look like? Okay, so that's number 6. Let's actually build the army for it. I'm actually down with this. We only need 2 Invis for the trick. The question becomes, how many zaps do we actually need to pull off the trick, right? Forget how many zaps you need for a Revenge Tower. Zap Quake for Revenge tower. Okay, let's see if the Revenge Tower is even on this list. Oh man, it hasn't been updated. Son of a gun. Maybe someone in the chat knows? What's the Zapquake combination for a Revenge Tower? Fireball, Zapquake, Revenge, Rage, Inferno. I don't know that we can do both. That's my only thing, right? That's what I'm worried about. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. How many hit points is it again? Hang on a second. I'm just going to friendly challenge my own base and just try it with 4 zaps and 2 quakes. I'll FC myself. Okay, no esport. Regular. Attack it real quick. Bruh. Why do I have to do this every freaking time? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll put the 5th in there just to see. It didn't do it. I didn't get it. 5 did not get it. Yeah, I feel like maybe I'm overthinking that. I mean, that Revenge Tower is going to be nasty, right? But let's get 2 more lightning. Okay, if I drop that sooner, I may have got it. So let's see, 6. Try it again. Okay, so 6 plus 2 quakes gets it. I don't think we want to burn that much spell space. Okay. We'll say screw it. Poison will keep for when we fight a hero. I guess we'll still take the overgrowth then, and we'll take one of these, one of these. Okay, let's look at number 6 again. Okay, we can... Skeleton. What would be good skeleton value? I just don't see good skeleton spell value here. If we try to throw it in here, the multis will just fry it, so it doesn't matter. Maybe we don't bring a skelly. I mean, I think we could maybe drop a skeleton like right here in front of these, like between, like in the middle of those 4 defenses. Just to say we did. That makes any sense. Okay. Well, we've thought about it enough. We need to go ahead and do our hit for sure. I think the single freeze is going to be helpful. Also, the wall breaker is kind of not needed for this attack, though we'll keep it just in case. I mean, okay, we'll keep it. Overgrowth. Let's figure out the place for the overgrowth. Overgrowth, we could hit maybe overgrowth like over the hero bell. So ideally, if we get our king down in time to set the funnel with the log launcher, it's just going to open it. It'll force the kill squad as we make our way down this way to go in towards the town hall. Okay. All right, so I think we see our fireball. It's a simple... We just need 2 invis to pull it off. All right, and we don't want to lose Sneezy right away. So we make sure that we're not dropping in range of the air defense. Multi-arch tower, we can drop it in range of because the fireball is going to come out pretty quick. Okay, we have the double quake. All the equipment's looking equipment-y. And we have our log launcher. Okay, let's go and do the attack. Here we go. All right, baby dragon, kill him. We're good. Okay. Let him work a little bit. Cool. And we're moving. I do want to take the Expo, but before I start moving here. Because it's going to prevent things from backtracking. Skeleton right in here. Cool, we're moving. All right, so we're in. Cool. Totem here. Totem again over there. Totem again over here. Freeze. Nice. And we're still pushing. I'm going to do this here. And the reason for that is so we can deal with this RC without stress, right? Like, I want to deal with the RC with no stress. Because right now, we've got some serious stuff to fight. Just going to have to wait. And we're going to invis over the RC. Because she's got the burn damage from her stuff. And it's GG's. Meteor Golems have been nerfed. But that didn't really exactly feel weak, if I'm being totally honest. Nice. Cool. 3 stars, nerd. I can give max totems now. I got them level 2, so with the modifier should be max, I think. Nice! That's what I'm talking about. Mozzarella coming in with the spell support. All right, let's request again. For war. I don't know if the skeleton spell actually did anything. I actually kind of want to see it. Because, like, this locked onto my king before. Funnel was good, though. Just kept toteming. Yeah, look, the HP is wounded, and those meteor golems couldn't decide what they actually wanted to do at the very end of the attack there. That last invis 2 clutched it, 100%. Sick. We got totems. All right, let's look at the next base 2 attack. Number 5 was also on the chopping block. I've been liking the plan of going for clan castles. It's done really good things for me. Let me just say that. I think 2 invis will get it. 1 invis to cover this. 1 invis to cover this. We hit the Expo. We get CC. We get Poison Tower. We defuse his Giga Bomb. I think that's what we do. Just put Warden down right in front of this gold mine. Right in front of his axe. Invis to here. Invis to here. And then this is much closer than either this or this. We have extra invis in case things get a little too hot. Like, say we misdrop one of them, we can recover with an extra invis. But we want to hit that. Go ahead and quickly take out the Clan Castle, Monolith Expo, Inferno Tower, Poison Tower, Diffusion of the Giga Bomb. And then I think we want to go this way. We can look to Overgrowth this back end. Or not. Maybe we would Overgrowth like this to drive everything directly into the Revenge Tower. Kind of liking those vibes. Then when we get out the backside, I'm looking at... We'd be walking right into a spitter. So maybe we actually do go like all the way around. Because it's going to take us a minute. Okay. Check out the army. We do have a skeleton spell. I do intend to use it. We also have a poison and a freeze. Let's make sure we understand where we want to use our skeleton. Probably put our skeleton spell like over this multi-gear. Right? Because like that thing just eats. It eats. Okay. All right. Well, I think we're ready to go, guys. I think I am prepared. Prepare for battle. All right, let's go. And we're loaded. Oh, no, we're missing a skeleton. We're missing the spell. It's not been donated yet. Let's reinforce it. 3. Cool. Let's do the attack. Do you think they might increase hero levels again? Increase the hero levels again? Every new town hall that comes out, the heroes have been going up by 5. Of course they will, but not at Town Hall 18. I think Town Hall 18, these are all the hero levels that we will receive. I think it'll be Town Hall 19 before 110 Queen comes out. That's crazy. Queen level 110. Kind of crazy. All right, nerds. Let's go. Want him right here. Beautiful. Ugh. And we're pushing, boys. King's on the outside. Okay. It's kind of where I want him anyway. Let's go into Overgrowth Revenge. Just because we're kind of slow pushing into this right now, and I don't want that to be like something that like really screws us. Ulti gears down. Looks good. Poison him. Gonna rage. We're also going to invis, and I'm gonna freeze. Oh boy. Okay. Drop that there. Okay. Heroes are cooking though. I mean, we're definitely not slowing down. Attack's looking great. Toss you over here. We got 2 more totems. King and Queen ability. Throw you in. Totem right here. King, Queen, 3-star. Kobe. Here we go. So, are Meteor Golems out of the meta? Absolutely not. No. Meteor Golems are here to stay. I don't think that they are garbage. We'll have to see what it's like when we get into the modifiers. But Meteor Golems are totally fine. Costa Rica, look at this. I know one person to be interested in this clan. Mary Kay. Nice. 25 people. Sick. Oh yeah, and our bottom villages are not matching these bottom villages. You can see down here there's a Town Hall 15. There's even a Town Hall 17. It's like hilariously underleveled. It's just like good luck attacking that unless you actually have like heroes. Like I know it looks weak, but when you take my Town Hall 12 heroes, I would be shocked if I actually was able to 3-star this. Like this thing does too much damage. This thing just deals too much. And he's got all singles too. That makes it even more challenging to kind of power through. Also, fire spitters suck to deal with. So I don't know, man. We will get our attacks off with our lower Town Hall, but the biggest important thing for us to do was to actually 6-pack. Come out with 2 triples of number 5 and number 6. Take out some of the toughest bases so that our teammates can have a little bit easier time spamming whatever mass hero revive spell army that they have cooked up in their noggin. Let's see. Yeah, man. So we're looking good. I want to check on the other accounts. just to give you guys a peep. It's sort of where we've been and what we've been doing with our time. Obviously, the primary focus last week has been trying to smash this new town hall, and we've made amazing progress. I don't think I pointed this out at the beginning of the live stream, but we did end up maxing the king. So we have the queen, the grand warden, the royal champion, and the BK maxed out in 4 days. 4. Or was it 3? I did it the night that I said I was going to, which would have been Monday. 3 days. We maxed all 4 of our primary heroes in 3 days. Minion Prince, we will get to him when we get to him, because we're not really playing him personally. Some people might. I have not. I've found most comfort and value out of the other 4 heroes. I'm also not doing a lot of air. So when I start to shift my desire towards wanting to do lots of air attacks, Minion Prince will probably become more important at that time. That being said, he's still level 90. So 5 more levels. Yeah, it'll make him marginally more powerful, but is what it is. Also, I would need to spend some significant time saving ore to level his equipment, because as you can see, he's the one hero that I've completely forsaken in the equipment department. We did pull this Dark Crown from a chest. Got a legendary chest, pulled the Dark Crown. That was awesome. But we haven't had any reason to actually use him. Everything else that we have is a little bit more leveled up, further along, easier to mess with. Oh, quick update on the action figure. If you didn't see these deals in the shop, you can purchase ore. I purchased the Starry ore because that's what I'm missing. And as soon as I purchased it, it offered me the offer again, so I purchased it a second time. I think you can purchase the Starry ore offer twice. So I got 150 ore, was able to level him up to level 24, and then got him up to level 26. And now I'm just waiting for another 15 Starry ore in order to get the final level, which would bring the hit points of the Giant to 18,500. He's already super tanky, but one more level, he goes up 3,500 hit points. It's an insane stat boost. How do you know I have the bracelet leveled up? Oh, I just got it. I just unlocked the bracelet, but that is going to be my next goal. After I finish this action figure this week, ideally, we're going to be smashing the snake bracelet. This is the only other piece of like meta epic equipment that I don't have that I feel like I really need. So I got this during the Equipment Blast event, picked it up, but decided I wanted to go ahead and finish the action figure first. I mean, in the last 2 or 3 months, I've really smashed very hard on Magic Mirror and action figure. I don't think I've done anything else. Maybe I put a couple levels on the Electro Boots, but once I got her up to here, I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, I don't really need level 27 right now. Like, say I competed in the esports modifier, I'm gonna want it, right? Because it bumps you down 6 levels. So, been hearing Electro Dragons are good now. Yeah, I thought Electro Dragons were good before the buffs, but I'm going to definitely be trying different strategies. All right, I do want to peek on the other 2 accounts just to give you guys a look, and we'll take a bathroom break, and then we'll start doing ranked hits. Ooh, mortar's finished. That's good. Sick. And let's check magic items on this account, guys. Okay, so there's this chest treasure hunt going on right now. I pulled 2 books out of chests today. I got a book of building and a book of heroes. And let me just tell you, I was not expecting that. Was not expecting that at all. So I'm actually going to use the book to get one of my queen levels. Nice. So she's level 43. That was nice and quick. And then the book of building, I think I was wanting to do one of the infernos with that. I think that's the best value. 2 days. Maybe one of the bows is technically more. Yeah, 2 days, 19. So yeah, book of building I should use on a bow instead, because that's going to be the longest upgrade time in the entire village. Yeah, okay. So I'll do this bow, and I'll book him. Spiddly diddly dip. Booked up. That is a max level bow for Town Hall 11. And I will do 1 Inferno Tower, I think. I'm just looking around the base. I don't see any other archer towers or cannons that need to be touched. I did this base opposite of the way I did my other mini. On my second alternate, I actually decided to go for the heaviest defenses first. So the ones that had the longest upgrade times first. On this account, I decided to do the lowest upgrade times first. And I do not regret that whatsoever. I think that that is a good choice. All of my traps, I think, are looking good. I know I have to do giant bombs, string traps. Okay, no. I have a lot of work to do on traps. But I am going to start some of the core work here, and I think maybe I'll do traps last. Okay. We'll do it. 2 days. Spat. There it goes. And then our laboratory is looking good. I have been paying for the extra laboratory assistant in order to just make faster progress in this laboratory. Honestly, I think this is one of the best ways to spend gems, if you're going to spend gems inside the game, is to take advantage of the Goblin Rush or whatever it is. What do they call this? Work for hire events, specifically inside your laboratory, because your laboratory can only do one thing at once, and you'll have sometimes like 20 or 30 upgrades that you need to do. So keep that in mind. Laboratory is where you should spend gems for the work when it's work for hire. Oh, we have another book of building right here. Huh. I didn't recognize that. Well, when the BK finishes, we will book another expo, because that's the longest upgrade time. Kind of crazy. Did not think that would be the case, but it is. Okay, so I guess let's claim it. Building, research potions. Those are so OP, especially during work for hire. Being able to blast 2 levels or two different troops or spells at the same time. Book of builder potion. Gems, of course. Shovel and gems. And I think I'm picking up the clock tower. Is this a clock tower potion? Yeah, I'll pick up the clock tower potion. On this account, we need it. All right, so let's go ahead and claim. Oh, builder elixir. We need that more. I'm glad I saw that. I actually need that builder elixir rune badly. Okay. So we'll take the building. We'll keep the 100 gems, and we'll pick up the Rune of Builder Elixir. It's done. All right, so we've claimed all of our stuff. Sick. Cool. And let's check the 12. Oh, wait a minute. Make sure the builder base, there's nothing to do here, right? Yeah, no boost available. Guys, don't forget, like, if you're wanting to soak free gems inside this game, and by soak, I mean slow trickle, you should be going to your builder base every day and hitting the clock tower boost, because it boosts the gem mine as well, if you didn't know that. So, yeah. All right. All right, 2 builders are available. We've been doing traps. Traps. The reason for that is because we're rushing this town hall as soon as the Tesla and the Inferno Tower match everything that's on the base. I did book, with the book we got from the event, I booked this Inferno Tower. I plan to book another Inferno Tower, and I plan to book yet another Inferno Tower when I get those things. But we're not sticking around at this town hall. We're going to be taking everything, you know, like very, very quick by moving on. We want to get our RC unlocked. That's the biggest thing. Unlock the RC. Get the RC online. Oh, we're out of gold, dude. What did we do to ourselves? Is there anything else? Where are we? Air defense, spring trap. This one. And we're not waiting on a hero, are we? No, we're good. Make sure there's no other magic item that we were wanting to spend. Okay. So show me a spring trap real quick. Upgrade. Cool. Wow, all of our money's just all of a sudden gone. Kind of crazy. Oh, we have war tax to do on this account. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So we'll do our war tax and our ranked attacks on these lower counts today. I do want to give myself another day to practice with the balance changes, particularly using throwers on the 18 before I do my ranked attacks on the 18. I do want to wait until I'm more comfortable. So Friday will be the day that we smash all of our ranked attacks for the 18. So I ain't the only one that did Rocket Loons at Town Hall 12. No, dude. Rocket Loons at Town Hall 12 are so busted. I love Rocket Loons. Love them. I queen charge the living daylights out of bases. And you just queen charge her. If she gets in a horrible position, recall her out. Redrop. Drop your third super wall breaker. Get her back in somewhere else. Take out another air defense or another, more air targeting defense. But like learning the interactions of, you can drop one rocket loon to take out one of these archer towers as long as the rocket loon actually drops a bomb and then dies on top of the archer tower. One rocket loon kills an archer tower. If you want to get an upgraded archer tower out, you need two, and it'll single drop and kill it in one shot. But yeah. Good stuff. Rocket Loons are easily my favorite part of Town Hall 12 so far. Queen Charge Rocket Loon. Drop King with couple Wizards. When you drop in my formula for this attack, I'll actually show it to you after we get back from the break. But 2-minute bathroom break. Timer's gonna appear on your screen. I don't make you guys wait any longer than 2 minutes. I encourage you to take a lap around your house, get something to eat or drink, or you can use the bathroom like I'm about to do. But when we get back, we'll be jumping into our ranked and war attacks in the Town Hall 12. Same thing for the Town Hall 11. See you in a sec. All right, guys, we're back. We're back. Yes, I washed my hands. We're feeling good. We're feeling right. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. We're going to get in for it. Guys, he's lying. It takes him 20 minutes to take a piss in his own bathroom. Nah. Only takes a quick 2 minutes. We don't dawdle. There's a word for you. Dawdle. And we do have Clan Castle cake to use, so we're actually going to use it just so we don't have to bother requesting from other people. Do that. Now, one thing that I have noticed about this attack so far is that in certain like when I do ranked hits and I can't look at the base ahead of time, sometimes I wish I had additional freezes instead of the recall. So it really is about using the freeze intelligently, not wasting the freezes too early if you're going to march right into a single target inferno, knowing that you have to hold your free spells to be able to take down singles. Huge part of the attack. Massive part of the attack. So, but this is the army that I've been running. It's the army that I'm liking. And we're gonna see how we do. Ranked is available, and we're gonna hit. Let's go. Everything's there. We're good. We're good. Let's change over to the CC. Okay. It's got 2 singles in the middle of the base. You can arrow and take 2 air defenses up there. You can arrow and take 2 air defenses that way. I like this arrow better, I think. Cool. Cool. And we'll march her towards this business over here. Drop you. Double loon. Get it down. Don't panic. Drop 1 test loon, see if we can pull a mine. Predictable. Predictable. Okay, hey, we're doing fine here. There's a single, and freeze, and jump. Onto the single. It's still raged, and we're good. Hold. Okay. Oh, I didn't get the furnace. Okay, so we're in a little bit of trouble. We're gonna have to rage. Drop king with this and this. Double wizard. We let the queen die. I took my eyes off the ball. Gonna heal over this. Reason for that is I'm trying not to immediately die to this archer queen. But we have significantly screwed the pooch. I mean, it's not over, but it's looking really bad. Let's freeze it here. Okay. Just gonna dump those in there. Drop the cleanup. And we're good. We're gold, boys. Got it. Whew. That was a situation where if we had been playing our cards correctly, we would have definitely dropped the recall for the queen right there, pulled her out of the business and allowed her to safely do anything elsewhere. Juicy fireball rip healers, maybe. Yeah, we're not running Warden. Our Warden is on perpetual upgrade for Town Hall 12, at least for the duration that we actually choose to stay here. He is in perpetual upgrade mode. All right, let's reinforce. We have to remember to recall the queen. Let's go. Wait, this is not ranked. What are we doing with ourselves? What are we doing? Why? Okay, it's not ranked. Hit ranked. Here we go. Okay. I think we can take 2 on the left. March to the right. Or we take 2 on the right, march to the left. We get to the eagle faster. I think. See if we can hit him. Oh, we completely whiffed. But we hit his queen. Maybe not the most awful scenario. Be cool to get that baby dragon in to take the expo out. Get it, baby dragon, get it. It's all you, man. Baby, come on, Rocket Loon, take it. Nice, we got it, cool. Hey, we're looking fine. Clan Castle will come out very soon, so we need to be aware of that. Okay. Come on, clutch it. Nice. And I don't know how we're not tripping that CC, but we're not. Okay. There's this. There's the rage. That Electro Dragon will murder me if I do not rage this. I've learned my lesson. All right, and there's no singles, so this is like actually what I would consider to be easy mode here. It'd be cool to do this, this, and this. Just go ahead and do that, I think is the play. All right, we've done really good work so far. Queen has no healers. All right, so now we pull the queen out smartly. And what we're going to try to do is tuck the queen in behind the king here. All right. King's in front. We need the queen to live. All right, king. Cleanup's over here. No corners. And it's cooked. And we got it, nerds. Another easy breezy. No jump needed for that one. What's up, DB? Hey, bro, can I say today? Just want to say, hey, okay, man, what's up, man? How are you? For anyone doing this no-skill attack, whenever you place your king with siege, etc., place Ice Golem King, check Queen or Warden, then go back to the king and place the rest of the army. What are you talking about? We're using Rocket Loons. What are you talking about? I'm not running Warden right now because he's upgrading. Huh? All right, let's keep it. We're doing good. Hit it. Okay, we shoot one arrow either way and then we crush it. Hit this arrow so many times, can't even tell you. Okay, that's coming. I'm actually totally cool with this baby dragon just sort of floating over the top of everything because he's blocking he's blocking the furnace, which is something that I really like. I'm breaking early because I kind of want to get directly into this eagle compartment if possible. Although I don't know if the wall breaker is actually going to go there because of that elixir storage. Also taking a more shallow angle to get to the air defense here. Helpful, very helpful. All right, she comes out and round. That's weird, man. All right, we'll do this then. All right, we took air traps with that. That's good. Send one wizard out there. Could have probably dropped an archer instead. All right, we'll let our healers kind of fry up a little bit, and we'll jump across here. She's fine. Cool. Because I really just want to go right at the eagle, right? Like, don't want to waste too much time here. But I mean, like, the charge can take a while. Like, you don't need to move this charge that fast in order to clear the base. Rage now. Then I'll go like this. Wizard. This. 1, 2, 3, 4. Baby dragon to the outside. Queen's just marching. Send a double rocket loon there. Send this. What am I doing? Lazy. Queen, stop. Queen, turn around and attack the expo. Appreciate you, love. Okay. Yeah, and I mean, like, once you actually start moving with this, it really does end fast. Like, we are chilling, dude. Lots of swag. Against an 11? Woo, boy. Of course your queen listens to you, but when I do it... yeah. Queens can have a mind of their own sometimes. Let me just put it that way. You're not wrong about that at all. Okay, let's do it. All right, again. Town Hall's at the top. He's got a single on the top and the left. I want to charge the right. Queen's good against the multi. Rocket loons are good against the singles, right? So this is what we want to do with our life here. Like this. Okay, baby dragon versus that. That looks good. Queen's okay. Nice. Okay, so we're going the right direction. All right, Queen's going to fight the BK. So we fought the CC without a poison. That means that we can choose to poison his Archer Queen when it's time to fight her. All right, we want to break in. Not there. We want to break in here. Hey, we're doing good things. We're at his eagle, we're at his multi, and we're positioned to actually go into his single as well. 1, 2, 3, okay. We're gonna hold this rage until we get a little bit closer in here, because that single is gonna lock onto us a lot sooner than we really anticipate. And we can plan to drop the party onto the bottom left side. Man, look at all this. Okay. Come on, Queen. Get through your stuff. Okay, she's here. And freeze. Drop king. This. Okay? Queen, take it down. It's your only job. This is your job. I'm gonna rage that and heal that. We didn't get all the value in the world. Wish we had a freeze right now. But hey, Town Hall? Town Hall? Oh man, come on now. All right, that's cleaned. It is cleaned. Bit, 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 bit. There it goes. When I talk to her, she'll hit another max level wall. You say, zoom out. Nah, we got it, man. We got it. Stay focused. Stay focused. All right. We're doing good. I'm just hoping we don't hit a Town Hall 13, because I don't think we're quite ready for that. Another 12. We like these vibes a lot. I think we arrow and then march into his eagle. Like this. There it is. Nice, we'll take that. And when I drop... Okay, I'm going to drop a baby dragon and rocket loon for the archer tower right there. Although, part of me doesn't want to do that. Because I don't want her to have a good reason to go west here. I would rather her go to the right so she has a little bit more meat to pull her over that way. Will you turn right? You do. Now she might turn left because of the builder hut there. But she steps in. Is she targeted? No, that's awesome. Very good. We're chilling. His CC has not been dealt with, but we're moving. All right, we got the single on us. You ready to freeze it? And freeze. Okay. Okay, singles on us. And freeze. And I think we have to pull her now because she's not going to be able to make it through this. 1, 2. We'll risk it for the biscuit. Okay. Yeah, I was looking at that like, I think we can make this. All right, king to the outside, double wizard. You. 4 loons. Baby dragon over there. And if the queen gets locked onto by this single, we yoink her and instantly redrop. Okay. Hey, we're doing good. Sick. Yeah, this is crushed. I mean, how many rocket loons do we have left over? Should we swag all of them? Okay. Yeah, we should swag all of them. Be disrespectful when it calls for it. I see that right there. I'll drop all these. Quickly eliminate that. And it's 3-star nerds. How many rocket loons? 3 rocket loons. 4 balloons. A few baby dragons. Plus CC rocket loons. Not even close is right. Completely crushed that guy. We had a dozen rocket loons left over. Okay, let's go. Where's his clan castle? His eagle's up there. Okay. He's got multis. And a single over in the corner. Okay, so this we just put like a loon and a baby dragon and it trades. Is there an arrow or is that going to throw me off? I think it might, but we're going to try it anyway. Didn't throw me off. Cool. W. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna break here. We're gonna break again. Can we get in? Nice, dude. What a break. That baby dragon is winning the raid for me right now. Like, hands down. He is a winner. 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're good. I'm chilling. All right, queen's in. He's going to go AD, multi, and eagle. And we will be straight chilling here, guys. We are chilling. This raid is going very well. That's an interesting angle to walk into, Queen. I mean, cool. You can live that life. Go ahead and do this. I'm gonna rage now too, because that's a hero plus a CC. Yeah. Okay. And I think here we just jump in. Yeah, we just jump in, right? Did we freeze or not? Queen, live! Oh, boy! Okay. We're going to pull the queen out, I think. Honestly, like, when I look at this, I just want the multi, and then I'm going to pull off. Yeah, let's get out. Yeah, that's a little bit scary. Okay, then we'll go, like, double this, baby. Wizard, wizard. Throw you here. Throw you here. This. 1, 2, 1, 2. Nice. And we're pushing. We're good to go. I'll drop this over here to clean up. All right. Toss King ability here. Just go ahead and clear the defenses. Rocket Loon for cleanup. Rocket Loon for cleanup. And it's a GG. You know how there used to be army training time? I sometimes say to myself, imagine my army with training time. Oh, yes. I remember the game that way. I think that is the single best quality of life change that they've instituted into this game since they first debuted Clash of Clans. No training time is like the best thing to ever happen to Clash. A lot of good things have happened to Clash, but I think no army training time is the best. So yeah, w.com/gg.w. Let's go. All right. His CC is partially loaded. Interesting. That could be a Super Yeti. If it's only... Huh. It's weird that he only selected... Something tells me it's probably like Dragon Triple Loon, if I'm being honest. Okay, so we arrow to get two of those two on the left, and then we walk into the right. Got him. Take some early stuff out here. Break here. Cool. Hey, this works. We're going to throw you out here. I'm going to trade 1 for that. Yeah, see, 1 loon trades for an archer tower like that. Kind of crazy. Okay, there's a bomb, and we're about to hit a rage. Yeah, we need a rage. It's 2 bows plus a minion prince. We would have died. Okay, there's this and this. Poison up over everything. Even a skeleton trap. Massive poison spell right there. Huge poison. On the queen and the CC. Huge deal. See, is she going to go right for the single, or do I have to yoink her? I might have to yoink her. Yeah, unfortunately, we need to get out. Okay, so we come over here. Do this, and 1 here. Gonna break here. Drop one up there. I think Minion Prince will probably be responsible for Town Hall takedown. Go, Queen, go. Single, 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 single. Sick. Okay. PK. This. Wizard, wizard. Double there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Queen's marching into all of it. King is still moving. Double here. Double here. We're going to heal this because we're going over a bunch of stuff all together. Queen's onto the Town Hall. That's good. That's big. Okay. Nice. Cleaned. Clean, boys. How do I still have attacks left? I thought I would have finished by now. I just didn't. I didn't use my attacks for the first couple days of the tournament, right? It's not like the tournament started. I instantly did all 8 of my attacks. I just held them. I got one more hit, and we're looking good. We're looking good. Performance has been good so far. See if we can finish strong. Another 12. All right, so this one's an interesting shape. I actually like these bases a lot. Where would we get a good arrow? Single's going to be kind of a pain, but maybe we can deal with it. Okay, don't waste time. Wait. Nice. Alright, she's gonna go left. Or not. She could go right as well. Poison over him. It's not on my queen yet, but it will be in just a second. Alright, it's on my queen. Freeze. Cool. Alright, so we only used a freeze and a poison. We got his clan castle taken out. The rest of the infernos are multis that are on the base, which is huge. Because then now our queen is not going to be... We don't have to be so stingy about using the freeze. We can use it whenever it makes sense. Queen sees this over here. Let's just jump her through, honestly. Hey, looks good. She's going to get out of... She's going to protect her own healers in just a moment here. Don't die. When she takes the air defense, we'll start sending rocket loons to do good work over here. Alright, queen is still queening. I'm actually fine with how this is going so far. Let's put king down here, double wizard. This, let's rage her. Okay. Get on with your bad self. Heal this, because there's just a lot of stuff, right? We have the freeze that we can use for the back. Time is ticking. But it seems to me like we're doing well. Gonna raid or freeze that. We need the town hall to get taken, right? Oh no, did we screw up? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, this is very bad. Those loons have to finish. Oh my god. And we're out of time. We actually time failed. Rest in peace. If I'd held on to a few more cleanup troops, or maybe pulled the queen, which I didn't pull her, could have actually survived that. Damn. Misplay for sure. Or more freezes, right? Like, right before I started this set, I said, there's times where I wish I didn't have the recall and instead additional freezes. And in that attack, additional freezes, I think would have saved it. I think it would have saved it. So we went 7 for 8. 7 for 8. The last one was a 94% time fail. We did clear the defenses, could not clear the remaining trash in the allotted time, unfortunately. But that's that account. We're ranked number 6. We need to be at least ranked number 25 in order to promote this season. Yeah. So we're doing okay. We're doing okay with that account. Looks like we got about 20 minutes left in our stream today. Hopping over to the Town Hall 11. We need to do the ranked hits over here too. The king is done. That's nice. So that means we actually do have 3 heroes to use for our attack. Our attacks. I could also pop a potion because on this count I need the potion. I have the worst performance with this account. I don't know what it is. Let's go ahead and change the request and swap places with our other account so we can get on with it. We have the zap, the poison. We have the 3 invis for the charge, but also could flex it and use it for the warden. We have the 12 baby dragons, the 3 wizards, the 2 wall breakers, the 2 minions. Okay, couple loons as well. Fortunately, Town Hall 11, you do not get rocket loons, so that's something else to keep in mind. Inferno Dragons are cool. 11v11 Inferno Dragons definitely put in some good work for me, so I will keep those. But I need to put this account in with my main account so I can donate. I don't have a clan castle cake. Unfortunately, nothing good came out of these boxes in terms of like consumable items other than the 2 books. On the other 2 accounts, I got like nothing. I got like loot and maybe a little bit of glowy ore, and that was it. You say want to attack your 14 just for fun. I'm good, man. I'm good right now. Let's see. So I need to get back onto the 12. Leave the main clan. Join my placeholder clan. Okay. Leave the main clan. Join that. Then we come back over here. Accept myself. Promote myself. Cool. And then now that I'm no longer the leader, I leave. I go back to the main. Okay, accept. Great. Now I can give myself all the troops that I need. All right, let's go ahead and do that. I could have hero potioned my Town Hall 12 attacks as well. I didn't use a hero potion. Should have. That's the time to use hero potions. When you're farming, it's not. But we're going to use a hero potion now for sure. All right, so we're 50-20-20. 50-50-20. Looking good. On this account, I have done some really good work by getting an early fireball onto my warden. On a level 20 warden. And you might be wondering, okay, 7 healers. What are you doing, TC? Real quick, what I like to do is I like to double charge the base, usually from complete opposite corners. So if I drop the queen at 6, I'm dropping the warden at 12. Similarly, if I'm dropping the queen over at 3, I'm dropping the warden at 9. The queen gets 4 healers, the warden gets 3. with the Rage gem on the Warden, 3 healers is usually okay. You just want to make sure that you're not dropping him into like a 3x bow corner of the base. And if you do know that you have to put him somewhere like that, you need to be really careful to protect him. You know, drop a poison onto a defending hero. The Warden will die so fast to a defending hero unless you take steps to defend him. So yeah, the double Quake is there for the Fireball. When it's time to throw the Fireball, ideally I want to have targeted the Eagle or an Inferno Tower. The double Quake is specifically meant to take down the Eagle Artillery, and that's the priority target. Obviously, you don't want to charge your Warden into a clan castle. You want to charge your Queen into the clan castle, and ideally put your Warden to deal with the Eagle Artillery if those two things are separated. But big part of the attack is to drop the King and the Queen on complete opposite sides of the base, and do what you need to do to support them with baby dragons. Do whatever you need to do to keep that Queen charge alive. You have totems, you have invis, you have zaps. So say you don't hit you do hit both ADs on the entry. The Zap Quake combination can be used on an air defense that you haven't been able to get to by as the attack is kind of winding down. But also the zaps can be used to reset single target infernos. So if you run out of invis and you haven't used the triple zap yet, you can start to use zaps to zap reset single target inferno beams. All right, so let's go and do it. Temporary troops are not used in ranked battles. Oh yeah, I've seen we have some wild stuff. Okay, we're not using temporary troops, right? No. Okay. Okay, so his CC is on the bottom. We want to charge the Queen into the CC. We want to charge the Warden into the Eagle. So when I hit this arrow, I want to send the Queen to the right. So I'm going to do this. Or to the left. You are going here. Cool. Break is for that. All right, those are just archers. That's good. Cool. So furnace. I'm going to totem the baby just because I'm not down with that. Also, the totem is soaking the furnace shots until the furnace actually expires. So that's so good. Now the Queen is about to fight the Warden, so we might need a totem in front of the Warden. All right, we did it. And when he gets this Archer Tower and targets the Expo, we will drop the Fireball. Cool. Complete the other side of the Warden funnel for him. Now, I don't think we can reach that single, so this corner can get a little tricky. But we're going to need to hold the Rage until the perfect moment. Like right now. Okay. Okay, we'll lose a healer to this. But if the Queen's going to Rage break, that's so perfect. Okay. And we're looking so good right now. Like, look at what's actually left. Both the Warden and the Queen have cleared 72%. We have over a minute left. And then they're going to go through this wall, I think, for this multi. And then the air defense is on the table as well. We could, I mean, just go ahead and do that. Drop King, double Wizard, this, a baby dragon, another baby dragon, another baby dragon. And just move it in. Cool, baby dragon's going to murder the minion prince eventually. We don't have any corners, right? Yeah. We're good. King's ability goes off and it's 3-star, nerd. G to the G, 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 nerd. Sweet. Is this attack a little more risky than the attack I was running on my 12. Absolutely, it is more risky. If you mess up, if you lose the Warden too early, it can be really bad. If you lose the Queen early, it's very bad, right? Because Queen is really the primary percentage taker of. I mean, when you run a Queen charge for 3 straight minutes, your Queen is going to soak at least like 50 to 60% by herself. So the Warden is really supposed to get about like 15 to 20% while he's solo, if not a little bit more. So keep that in mind, that you need to be careful with how you use your Warden at all times. We missed everything. All right, get her in here. She'll go left, right? Yeah, cool. Baby here. 1. Okay, and this guy up here. Don't forget to put your Warden down super late like I did. That's usually very bad. Not something that you really want to do. I'll break here, just because it's going to encourage her to come out and around, and I am about that life. 1 more baby. I don't see the CC. Oh. He's running from the Queen. Queen rage. Bad. Very bad. Get the single out, Queen. 1 job. Okay. Well, it's not over. We're good. It looked a little hairy, but we're fine. Boop, 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 boop. Got it. Cool. Oh, we made it. We got it. We got it. It's all gravy, baby. Requests and donate. Blip, 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 blip. There we go. Rocket Loon, or excuse me, Regular Loon and Inferno Dragons did not even come out of the CC there. Oh, this is not a ranked hit. Okay. All right, so we have a CC in the center. We have an eagle at the bottom. So this is actually a perfect occasion to put down the Warden and let the Warden take the eagle. We might even just start the attack that way, right? And then Queen Arrow can come across these two, I think. Maybe that it may not land, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, Warden is here. Queen Arrow's over here, I think. Nice. Very good. All right, Queen needs to keep her healers for herself. Like, don't donate them to your clone Queen. All right, that's big. One loon over there for that. Just death damage, please. Nice. Cool. Okay. Poison. All right, queen. No! I'm a dummy! I'm so stupid! I let it all go. I feel so bad. It's just like, it's always the furnace combinations that mess me up, dude. Like, I get so upset having to deal with furnace combinations. All right, that comes out. Warden still has the fireball, so that's still on the table is something that we could use. All right. Warden is going to have to carry. All right. Invis. Invis. Okay. We can still win it. Despite losing our queen, we can still win it. We can still do this. It's possible. I'm going to Quake right here. Hit everything that's on the base. Huge. Massive. Come on. Go, guys. Go. Sick. Ha! Swagging a rage, dude. Oh my gosh, bro. Like, swagging a rage is interesting after we lost our queen. Just goes to show, like, don't lose your head when something goes wrong. Yeah, in the moment, you're going to be like, dang. But, you can come out the other side. It can be okay. All right, so this is where I would want to put Warden by this air defense. And then I would want to Queen Arrow from right here. I missed the top AD because of that sneaky configuration there. And unfortunately, my queen is going to the right. So that you'll see the ward. You'll see what happens when queen and warden merge. It can work. Is it fantastic? Not always. Is it bad? No. Is it better that the queen lives as, like, plays a solo mission? Absolutely. Like, oh man, that's really gonna suck. That's a meteor rolling, dude. I don't like that. His healers are not being shot at. Okay, we saved one of the warden's healers. That's cool. And she wants to go left, right? Like, please come left. Nah, man. Well, at least she gets out of range. Okay. So now warden and queen are going to be doing a nice little thing by themselves. Like together. So you'll see what really happens in this scenario, right? Like when I put the king in, triple wizard behind the king. I do want to rage, and I am going to go and drop the invis. Queen's going to be able to fight the very first Inferno Tower. Queen's coming around the way. I'm going to go and double quake on that. And we're going to invis on the queen. Because she's very low. And it's looking dangerous. Alright, Warden. Baby Dragon. Baby Dragon here. Cool. And we're looking fine. This is totally fine. Base is cooked. Ta-dow! Triple. Got it. So you can see how if you don't intentionally place Queen and Warden on opposite corners, there is a chance that unless you take extreme care, your queen can walk into your warden, and when that happens, it's not that it's bad. It can just get a little bit awkward. And so if it does get awkward, you have to be willing to drop spells, do what you need to do to keep both of them alive, because you can lose one and still eke it out if you play your cards right. You cannot lose both and still win the raid. You need to have, at bare minimum, one hero last the entire raid and the other one maybe dies halfway through. But if you lose one hero very early in the raid, you're missing DPS, you're missing valuable clear time, and you need to be careful. Just be aware of that as a potential issue. But I love I love this style, honestly. Feels like a lot of fun. Okay, so we got another 11. His clan castle is in the center. His eagle artillery is on the left. We should try to charge our queen, I think, directly at his eagle. No, at his clan castle. Usually a better play. All right, this arrow might miss the bottom one. Yeah. I'm gonna break. Okay, queen's doing okay. Okay, that's an early lure. We'll take it though. We'll do this, and we have to rage because queen and dragon are there. All right, queen's gonna move. She's gonna push and do her queen stuff. All right, queen's right there. Nice, she takes it. Beautiful. This is really good. At least that's how I'm feeling at this moment. We need to make sure that our warden doesn't fall into a bunch of damage at once, because our queen can hang, right? It's our warden. His hit points aren't as high. He doesn't pace well enough. Queen is still queening. We're okay with it. Go ahead and invis her. Okay. Walked onto a baby. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna throw that now. All right. Drop another baby dragon up here. And then we have this for the back end. Would be cool if the queen kind of made her way over that direction. But it looks like they're going to want to clear this corner before they do anything like that. All right, so we'll move in like this. King, 1, 2, 3. Baby dragon, baby dragon, baby dragon. Do this, and do this. And it's 3-star. Pow. Nerd. Got it. Do. All right, we're looking good. Okay, so what do we get now? We're ready, we're loaded. We got 3 more hits, and that'll conclude our stream today, guys. Okay, so his clan castle is by the eagle. Okay, so I think we just charge the queen directly at that. And then we put Mr. Warden over here. Yeah, I think Warden would be okay to chill right about here. Queen. First do this and this. Okay. Break. All right, queen. Where do you want to... What do we really want to do here, queen? My clone got it. It got the quiz right. My queen did not get the quiz right. My actual queen has failed the quiz. Yeah, this is very, very sketchy. But our queen is level 50. She has a little bit more HP to help deal with this nonsense. Gotta get ready to rage. Rage now. Okay. Oh no! Queen, don't die yet, baby. Please don't die. Kill the witch. Hey, it's fine, dude. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Totem? Ward needs to keep his healers. Oh, he died to the... Ah! Okay. We're fine, though. This is absolutely fine. We've cleared everything that's important. Now, all we need to do is, like, put the king over here. Baby dragon over here. Send this, like this. Zap it once. Another baby dragon. Another baby dragon. Another baby dragon. And we just let it cook, right? Like, this is fine. Cool. King's ability. Raid's over. GG. Nice. And we have 2 more hits to do. We will do 2 more. And then we will be done for today. Friday will be all about the Town Hall 18 ranked attacks. Very excited to do my first ranked hits in Masters with the Masters modifier because I need greater difficulty for my own, for my enjoyment of the game. I need greater difficulty. All right, so there's a single and a clan castle up there. That's a trap. That's a trap. Oh gosh. Warden. Okay. Missed the top one. Break there, I guess. She's not going that direction, though. Also, my wall breakers did not actually open the walls. That's something to know. Put you there. Should help her. Or him. Should be a good play. We're not in the base, which is making me nervous, right? But it's just the life we're living. Warden is doing his job. At the 2-minute mark, I like to see about 40% done. And we're not there yet, right? We're hitting a 12 and we're in 11, so we'll break in here. We'll put king with everything from the top and just run right down into the CC at the same time. I think that's a good idea at this point, just given how this is shaping up. Throw it now. The dragon, the queen, don't die on me. Yeah, appreciate it. Let's invis the queen, because I don't really see what's happening over there. Okay. We're okay. And we need to get ready to invis the heroes, like this, or like this. Or rage? Totem? Okay, baby dragon. Nice, singles out. One more single, but we have baby dragons to use. Is this tricky? Yes. right? That one single could end the raid for us. So we need to actually use everything as intelligently as possible. Oh my gosh, it's on the queen. I think we just dump all babies, dump everything into it. Like this is our win condition, right? We overwhelm. Get in there. Warden, you need to step in. You have more work to do. Get in there. Go. Go. Nice. Got it. Got it. Got him. Gotten. Sick. All right, we're looking good. Having fun with this double hero charge. Attack's fun, man. All right, in our final ranked hit, and we'll be done for the day, guys. Wish me luck on my last ranked attack of the day. Just a quick reminder, we will be back on Friday to basically start smashing all of our ranked hits on our Town Hall 18. We are now in Electro 33 with the Master modifier, and we are going to be enjoying ourselves with that. Now, this is weird. His Clan Castle's at the bottom with his heroes. I think I could arrow. Okay. I don't know if that's gonna... Hey, that's fine. Let's walk into the single here. You might be thinking, like, TC, why would you do this? Trust me. I'm gonna do that. And then we need to put the Warden down. So Warden can live here. Live his best life up there. I'm going to invis. Man, my queen is not really pathing in directions that are making me a satisfied customer. But we're marching at a Town Hall 12 right now. Go ahead and remember that. We're doing this. I'm getting anxious. Okay. Queen is in the middle of the base with nothing to her name. All of her healers are dead. All the healers are gone. And I clicked the wrong ability. This could be our first fail, our only fail, but it is 11v12, so. Let's see, what do we do? I don't know how to recover this very well here. If we had rocket loons, I'd say yeah, right? But I'm not sold on the idea that we can actually recover what we've got going on here. I need to hit this, right? I just wrecked a bunch of HP off of the heroes. Let's do this. All right. One totem got me the heroes. One up there. One down here. One over here. Break. It's possible. We have played our cards as well as we can. I'll drop this in now with this. Totem you. That should be good, right? Oh, yes. 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 And that's how it's done, guys. That's how it's done. Ranked performance on this account was perfect this season. That puts us in 6th place. Cool. 6th place in our tournament. We need to be ranked 25 or higher to promote. I think we have a good shot this season, right? Going perfect is the first step, right? You need to be able to put up all the offensive points, guarantee yourself based on your attacking prowess. On defense, I don't know. 11s aren't going to defend as well as the 12s do. So a lot of these Town Hall 12 opponents that we've had that were required to 3-star, they're going to have an easier time against lesser skilled opponents. But anyways, that's going to do it for today. Oh, we have a builder just came available. Don't forget about that, TC. What do we use the builder on? Oh, we use the builder on the king. Yeah. And we also have the book of building. We're going to use one book of building on an Inferno. No, it was supposed to be on an Expo because the Expos have a longer upgrade time. So we're going to do this. Book of building that. And I think we are instantly going to begin upgrading our king again. Yeah. So there we go, guys. That's that. I guess before we say goodbye, checking in on our other accounts, making sure there's no builders that need to be done. All right, that was the 11. Let's look at the 12. We'll take one more peek at the 18. 12 is good. Laboratory is good. Wait, 11 minutes. Okay, so I need to be ready to put something back into my laboratory on this account. Got to remember that. All right, and then Town Hall 18. What do we get? All right, the bomb hive's going. If we pop another builder potion, we should have that one tonight. Although, actually, we're out of builder potions. Huh. Didn't recognize that. Okay, so we're actually finally out of our builder potions. No more to spend. We do have more lab potions, which I'll probably do it later tonight when I can focus. Because if I pop one now, if I'm not right on time with putting something else into that laboratory, I'll lose value. And I don't want to lose value. Every bit of lab value, time discount is worth it to go for. But guys, it's been a fun stream. Thank you for watching. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of today's stream. Let me know how you're doing in Clash Clans. However you're doing in life, work, whatever. Let me know. Let me know if you're enjoying, a new strategy that you found, or if you saw someone use a strategy that you thought was bad, but now you finally tried it and you think it's good. Let me know that. On my Town Hall 18, I will be practicing tonight and tomorrow. I'll be practicing throwers because I'm thinking on Friday when I do all these ranked attacks live for you guys in Electro 33 with the Master modifier. Again, Master modifier looks like this. Defense deal 10% more damage. Defending heroes and damage and health are increased by 10%. It's my first time experiencing a modifier this heavy. So, be lots of fun. I'm looking to potentially promote to Legends League. If not this month, maybe next month sometime, but I'll go ahead and say I would take promotion now just to get myself exposed to the modifiers. But yeah, I'll be seeing y'all on Friday around the same time. Much love, guys, and peace out.